We need to understand crime as a manifestation of illogical thinking. Criminal acts cannot be logically justified. They are not analytically necessitated. But when looking at behavior, it is usually taken as a given that there is a logical reason for the action. When we observe an event such as crime, we assume the criminal is rational and the crime can be understood normatively. But what if emotional intelligence and logic were inversely related? Emotional intelligence is subjective and easily manipulated. Logic requires a threshold to be met that is not defined by the subject, by the so-called emotionally intelligent person. A logical event is one which can be validated by normative standards. For example, a marriage between one man and one woman is logical because it is natural and normative. There are other configurations that we call married, but the monogamous relationship can be objectively validated, that is, valued beyond the emotional intelligence quotient. Logical solutions have the lowest threshold of validation. They are most easily validated. This is precisely why monogamous marriage is considered normal throughout time and space. Rape is a crime. Crimes have negative value. If normal is 0, then crime is all values below 0, and sanctification is achieving a plus value. Crime creates social cost. Society is the great validator. When someone creates cost that must be reconciled. A civil court is a group of peers who determine guilt as a cost of reconciliation. If a cost is experienced, the accused is notified of the loss in terms of the cost of reconciliation. If this notification does not resolve the issue, a petition for redress is formally issued by the petitioner and 2 witnesses who hear the arguments from the plaintiff and the accused. If this step does not result in redress, then a civil court is convened, and if the threshold of reconciliation is not met, the court issues a writ of eviction, ostracizing and evicting the guilty from the jurisdiction. Because this process is begun from the point at which unsolicited costs are created by the accused, crime and criminals are systematically eliminated from the logical community. So crime is eliminated by eliminating it at its source before it becomes serious crime or even crime necessarily. A cost is always assigned to an action, and if the person to whom the cost is assigned does not pay and does not become normative in his interactions, then he is evicted from society. It's as simple as that.